Okay children, come back to our class. Today I am going to teach the grammar part from the page number 57. Yes, now here in the grammar part, read the sentence taken from the text he has given. What he has given? We should have to read the sentences from the text. Down see here. He added loftily, pronouncing the word carefully. Okay, he added loftily, pronouncing the word carefully centuries ago. Yes, in this sentence the word underline part. What is the underline part here? Loftily. L-O-F-T-I-L-Y. Loftily is there, and the other one is the carefully he has given. He added loftily, pronouncing the word carefully centuries ago. In this sentence, the word carefully and loftily are adverbs of manner because they tell us how the action is done. Means mostly the words, these words are showing the action, how the action is done. Pick out some more verbs. First bit see. Pick out some more verbs and adverbs that go with them from the story or elsewhere. Use them in your own sentence. Means create by your own few sentences. First one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dashes are given in the textbook. Yes, in the textbook, first bit 5 dashes are given, children. Yes, all are saying no. You should have to handle the pencil also. You should carry the pencil also while reading the textbook. So dashes are there. That means you are going to write something in that. What you are going to write? You are going to write the adverbs of manner. Okay. Next, first one is see, I have written on the blackboard. Mother had shaken her head sorrowfully. How the mother is shaking her head? Sorrowfully. So sorrowfully will become the adverb. Okay, sorrowfully will become the adverb. And mostly children remember this. Adverbs mainly end with ly. Adverbs will mainly end with what? Ly. Don't forget it. Yes. Now. Second one is the history sector. Which sector here? History sector has blank out. The history sector has blanked out completely. Blanked out completely means taken off completely. The history sector. Next one, third one is each kind has to be taught differently. Each kind has to be taught differently. For example, you are in the school, you have different subjects. English teacher will not teach the biology subject. Yes, you know that each teacher has his or her own subject for the explanation, for teaching. So, each thing has to be taught differently. Each kind has to be taught differently is the third one. Everybody should write down in your textbook while I am repeating the sentences. Next one, he said. What he said? He said nonchalantly. Nonchalantly. The meaning of nonchalantly given in the glossary. Everybody should see the glossary also. Nonchalantly. Last third one is given. Not showing much interest. He said. How he said nonchalantly? He is not showing the much interest in saying something. Okay. He said nonchalantly. Next one. Fifth one he has given. Sunil spoke English fluently. Sunil spoke English. How this boy is speaking English? Very fluently. Okay, very nicely. So with meaning. Fluently. Yes. So the sorrowfully, completely, differently, nonchalantly, and fluently. Yes. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These all are the adverbs. These adverbs forming the sentences. Yes, got the sentences. 1, 2, 3, 5 are the sentences formed with adverbs of manner, children. Now take second bit. Look at the following adverbs given in the box and fill in the blanks. Fill in the blanks are given. Dashes are given. That means you should have to find the correct word from the box. He has given some words in the box. What are those words? Nonchalantly, quickly, completely, sorrowfully, awfully, carefully, differently. These all are adverbs. In the box, everybody are able to see no box here. Here different words are given. They are the adverb. That words we have to fill in the sentences. Dashes. Okay. First one is we all behave. How we are behaving? Nonchalantly. We all behave. First one I have written. Second video. First one nonchalantly. That means we are not showing when we doesn't show much interest. Okay, we are not so anxiety. That only is given here. We all behave nonchalantly when we don't have any anxiety. We don't have any anxiety. When we don't have any anxiety to learn something, what will happen? So we behave nonchalantly. First one is the nonchalantly. First one in the box. First one is the nonchalantly. Second one, I dash forgot about it. I dash forgot about it. What? I completely forgot about it. I completely forgot about it. Third one, the report must be read. Dash only when the action will be taken. Only when the action will be taken. How the action will be taken now? The report must be read. How the report is read? The report is read carefully, carefully. So the report is read very carefully. Yes. How will you read the report? When somebody has referred to the hospital. Okay, you got the report from the doctor. How you read? You read carefully. The doctor will read the report carefully. The report must be read carefully. Only then the action will be taken. Next one. The teacher shook her head. Dash when her student lied to her. Okay, when the student when the students lied to her. When the students are lying, it's telling lies. When the students are telling lies for the teacher, but the teacher shook her head. Okay, how? Sorrowfully. Yes, sorrowfully, you know? Yes, fourth one. Sorrowfully. Fifth one, children. The two teams played dash. How the teams are playing? The teams are playing awfully. A-W-F-U-L-L-Y. Awfully means not showing much interest in playing. Means they are playing unpleasantly. The meaning of awfully is unpleasantly. Not showing the interest. Got children? These are the 5 words from the boxes. First one is nonchalantly. Second is completely. Third one is carefully. Fourth one sorrowfully. Fifth one is awfully. Got? Yes. Now we are going to the second bit. Read the following sentences. Second bit, children, everybody. Carefully. Second bit. Read the following sentences and notice the underlined part in each sentence. In each sentence we are reading the sentence and noticing the underlined part. First one, see. They turn the page. They turn the page. Which were yellow and crinkly. How the papers are yellow and crinkly means lines are present on the paper. So underlined part is which were yellow and crinkly. Now later on we will know why this dash is given, why this underlined part is given. It was awfully funny to read words that stood still instead of moving the way they were supported to on a screen. They were supported to on a screen. Yes. Now let us see why these underlined sentences are given. Let us see it. What according to you is the function of the underlined clause? Okay. He is asking what according to you means according to us what it is. Underlined clause. Which part in the sentence does it modify? Which part in the sentence does it modify? It is modifying the underlined part only, no? Yeah. The underlined part in these sentences are a relative clause, children. Okay. The underlined sentences. Now we are knowing that the underlined part in the first and second sentences are the relative clause. R-E-L-A-T-I-V-E. Relative clause. C-L-A-U-S-E. Relative clause. Next. Let us see what is relative clause. A relative clause gives extra information. Means relative clause is giving the extra information about or identifies a person, place, time or thing. It is modifying about giving the extra it is giving the extra information about one thing. Okay, it is giving the extra information of somebody's, or identifies a person, means it is identifying, relative clause is identifying a person, place, time or thing. It normally begins with a relative pronoun. It is beginning with the relative pronouns. What are those pronouns? Such as who, where, when, what, the. Okay, this all comes under the relative pronouns. Yes, here given see relative pronouns such as who, where, when, what, which or that also. Okay, T-H-A-T, that. Got children? Okay. Next, it functions like an adjective. How it is functioning? It is functioning like an adjective. It is known as relative. It is known as the adjective class. That means relative class is also known as the adjective class. Adjective class. Got children? Now let us see. Now read the following sentences. We are going to read some sentences and underline the relative class. We are going to underline the relative class from the sentences. Page number 58, children. A1. Okay, A. The part Margie hated most was the slot where she had to put homework and test paper. That means we are going to find the relative clause or adjective clause that begins with what? Who, where, when, what, that. Did you see anything here? Yes, in the first sentence you are going to see the beginning with where she had. From the middle part, children, here. From the middle part. All are able to see now here? From the middle part, where she had to put homework and test paper. Underline the children. Underline from where to test papers. Next one, B1. This is the old kind of school that they had hundreds of years ago. You got anything from this? Beginning with who, where, when, what, that. Yes, you got from where? From the middle of the sentence. That, not this, children. Beginning this given, we are not considering this. We are considering that they had hundreds of years ago. Underline from that to years ago. What, children? Yes. Now C1. My mother says a teacher. My mother says a teacher has to be adjusted to fit the mind of each boy and girl. It teaches and that each kind has to be taught differently. Now here in this C1 second line you will see that each kind, beginning with that, no, that each kind has to be taught differently. Underline from that to differently. And mostly what you have seen here, the mostly adverbs of adjective class or relative class are beginning with the who, where, when, what, that. From there you are going to underline. So here today's class I have explained about the grammar part. Okay, so today's homework, what you should do, children, I have explained the opposite words. No, you should have to write the opposite words with your own formation of the sentences. Yes, and you should have to write 1 page of handwriting in your 4-rule notes. Do the homework regularly and attend my classes regularly, children. Thank you. With this ending my class.